Hi, everybody. So when you bring up your team's classroom, your first initial view should look very similar to this, where you're in the posting section. If you want to access your class notebook, you're going to want to click up here on the top ribbon where it says Class Notebook. Let's go ahead and do that. When you open your classroom notebook, it does take a little bit of time to load. In order to navigate this classroom notebook, you're going to want to click on this little right arrow key, which is going to open up all the tabs to your class notebook. When we do that, you're going to notice three sections. We're going to make a little bit of an adjustment to this presentation, but you'll get the gist of it. The first section I want to discuss is the collaboration space. This collaboration space is where teachers and students can all adjust the notes and communicate with one another. This is where you might want to put project ideas or share work samples with one another. Everybody can adjust the collaboration space. The next part that I want to discuss is the content library. This is going to be super important in this class and all classes. The content library is where you can see and teachers will post items that they do not want students to change. Can you download files from the content library? Yes, you can. But this is somewhere where you might see like the class syllabus. In this case here, I've posted the Algebra 2 class syllabus. Okay. This way everybody can view it, but they're not allowed to change it. Teachers may even put textbook materials from there. Textbook materials along the path as far as things that they want students to be able to read, download, but now let students change. In this case, I went ahead and put the On-Ramps Algebra 2 College Algebra Unit 1 textbook. And this is so all my students can go ahead and start reading all the material that they need for Unit 1 of the college algebra course that they'll be taking this year. Lastly, the last section is going to be your individual notebook. Right now, there are no student notebooks set up, so it's only a teacher-only view. Don't worry about that. In this spot right here, you will see your name. When you click on that, you can open it through Teams or you can open it through OneNote. When you open it through OneNote, you'll have your name available and you'll have several notebooks as you will have several classes. Now, when you click on your name, for most classes, you will see it being organized by units. This is to help guide your learning. For this first part here, we'll start with Unit 1 as an example. Well, Unit 1, if students in my class will see that they get their Do Now activity, which is going to be an interactive activity on Desmos. After we're done with that, you will be able to see the introduction to new material. Sometimes you will get the notes printed out like this, sometimes you will not. It's all going to be based on your teacher's preference and expectations. The next section that you would see would be the guided practice. Teachers may or may not post exemplar responses, okay? But it is also your opportunity to practice and get feedback yourself from your teachers. So you'll see here that I'm expecting my students to work out these two problems. They will be expected to either take a snippet of this and a change and answer that work and then post it here on the side to get credit, or they can do it on a separate sheet of paper, take a picture, and post it in the same location. This is how you're showing me your work, and we can learn together. The next part would be the independent practice. Your independent practice is where you will work independently along the lines of the same procedures as the guided practice. This time there are no examples. You will work independently, and you will post your work under the independent practice section as well. Again, you can do it either by using snippets, or you can take pictures of your handwritten work, or however else you'd like to submit your work. And then you would end your classes with an exit ticket. My exit ticket for this class will be posted electronically where students will be submitting answers. So this is a little guide to using your team's classroom notebook and OneNote. I hope this helps, and be ready for a great solid week of instruction next week, guys.